Apparently I missed the bell over here, so... might as well get you to get... marbles up. Huh, I could have sworn I got this one, but... okay, maybe just didn't save. Hey guys, it's me, Double D, with another episode of Sonic Generations! Last time, we completed all the challenge acts at Speed Highway, which includes interacting with the adorable Cream, which we have to leave behind for now. I'm so sorry, I want to hug her so much! This time, going chronological, we're going to be going to Cityscape over here, because there's a lot of challenge acts to go over here too, and, well, we'll deal with him later. So, these moving platforms, these are instrumental to getting to the challenge gates, not only to Cityscape, but the Seaside Hill as well, which we're going to be getting into later. Okay, so, first off, we're going to be doing Mania and Sonic with Act 2 with a Cream challenge. Looks like we're not rid of Cream yet. Not that I want to be, because she is too adorable. Cream's challenge is a helping hand. Well, I'll let Omo Chow and Cream do the explaining, because this is too cute. The whole premise.
I'll help you with the rings, Mr. Sonic. Press the Y button if you need me. Press the Y button to call on Cream to throw rings to you. There are no other rings here, so take good care of them.
Yep, so you only have one ring to work with, and I just immediately lost it. Should you lose it, you have to press Y to have Cream give you a ring with her Chow.
Only be fair using rings. When the boost gauge is empty, press the Y button to call on Cream to throw rings to you.
Yep, so you gotta be mindful with your boost gauge, and of course mindful with enemies so you don't get hit. And if you still need your boost gauge, you have to use Cream. She will fill it up for you. Yeah, even if you defeat enemies, the rings will be your only source of boost gauges, so be mindful of how you spend your boost gauge, because you won't be getting any more. In fact, all the rings the Chow will give you will be your only way to increase that boost gauge. We're only halfway there, and we're already at, well, we're only at 2 more uses of Cream, so just be careful. A lot of things will try to kill you, so just be careful with that either. And this entire premise of the challenge is just too cute. We all already know Cream is just this kind little rabbit girl, and this particular challenge pretty much runs with it. It's just too adorable. And I missed it right there, but yeah. So we have to try to make it as fast as we can, avoiding anything that could kill you, or at least take damage, and then only call on Cream for emergencies, because, you know, and well, that was catastrophic. Anyway! Okay, so we have to go through here, and Cream, assist me. You're just my cute little adorable companion. Why can't Tails be just like you, Cream? You're pure of heart. Anyway, crap. So I used up all of my rings. And let me just press these switches. What happens if you press Y after all the Chow are gone?
Here, Mr. Sonic, use this.
Yep, after all the Chow are gone, Cream will give you a bunch of rings. I didn't get a chance to count how many rings, but you get the point. Anyway, it's not really that hard if you're fast enough, and if you're sparing with your rings. Actually, just spam your rings, because the last time Cream will help you is a lot of rings, which will really fill up your boost gauge really well, so spam away. Only for emergencies though, or if you're nearing the end. And let me get you music note. Where'd you go? Let me catch you! There we go. Artwork 101. We've already reached 100 pieces of artwork. And now, let's take on Act 1. Lord of the Board! Yeah, we're gonna be doing some skateboarding stuff. You know, go hip, cool, shredding, auto, rocket, pants that are super tight. Yo, cue someone saying stop yourself. Because apparently I'm just trying to be hip. Anyway, we got some skateboarding to do! It's really that simple, and of course any wall you hit will dislodge you from the skateboard. I'm talking as if the skateboard is part of your body, which is kind of morbid when you think about it. Anyway! Okay, so, let's go. Just take all the shortcuts you can. Just run over enemies, because of course skateboarding runs over things. And, yeah. Once again, this is pretty much my favorite challenge at Cityscape because of the skateboard mechanic, even though it can be frustrating at times and I just can't seem to ever get the timing right. And of course, I took damage. Getting hit by an enemy also trips you up, and I just like how the rings just roll down the street over there. Well, that was just ultimate suckiness of being unable to shred. And there's more of my attempt at trying to be hip with the skater crowd. Wow, it's no wonder Rocket Power never stood the test of time, even with its quality writing with all the characters, which to me is kind of the redeeming qualities of that show. Wow, I'm just going off on a tangent, but hey, I'm gonna have to do this from here, am I? Okay. Excuse me, physics. There we go. Okay. Just let the board do its thing. Ooh, nice tricks, dude. Ooh, a bus up. Well, that sucked. And there we go. Once again, not that hard to get an S rank. Of course, I just totally flubbed everything. I'm probably not meant to be a skateboarder. Then again, I tried to be all hip with the skater crowd. And that is my punishment for trying to do so. Anyway, we got Sonic Heroes, the main theme to Sonic Heroes. Yeah, that's all there is to it. Anyway, Thunder Shield Challenge. Okay, so this is another reference to Sonic 3's many, well, not many shields, but shield abilities that you'll get. It's time to Thunder Shield Challenge.
Open this item box to wrap Sonic in a Thunder Shield. Press the A button again while jumping with the Thunder Shield activated to perform a double jump.
And what Omochao doesn't say is that the Thunder Shield does not protect you from certain death, but the Thunder Shield also magnetizes rings towards you, so any rings you try to get, well, you can be able to get them. And what it also doesn't tell you is that it makes you immune to electricity, so you will be protected from all electricity because any other shield will break upon, well, getting into electricity. Thunder Shield does not. Honestly, in all the 2D platforming shields, the Thunder Shield is probably my favorite one, just because it gives you an extra amount of, well, jumping ability. Yeah, it gives you a boost. And if you're trying to collect all the red rings, the Thunder Shield is pretty much a must-have if you're trying to collect all the rings in a timely manner. Simply because the Thunder Shield gives you a lot more jumping room, and a lot of the red rings in many stages are locked behind jumping. So if you decided not to play along with me when it comes to the red rings and decide to wait a minute just to get the what am I trying to say? Just to get the Thunder Shield, if you're willing to wait for it, it'll be worth the wait. Anyway, so let me get onto this platform over here. I mean, you still have to just put up with the physics of the jumping, so you might be able to jump where you don't want to, but honestly, having an extra jump ability and giving yourself possibly a second chance is probably better than not having a second chance at all. Anyway, so let's go up here. Time your jumps right, so you can be able to well, that sucked, but hey, at least you get protected. Unfortunately, the Thunder Shield does not protect you against fire. It kind of goes without saying. Well, that sucked anyway. Anyway, there we go. There's a pillar of fire over there. Magnetize those rings, and there we go. Okay. Let's jumpity, jumpity, jumpity. And get poked by spikes because I don't know. Yeah, the Thunder Shield is pretty cool. Pretty handy when it gets for getting rings, and it's pretty much an all-around great ability to have. Especially for red ring hunting where there's so many jumping. Nobody can blame you if you decide to use the Thunder Shield. Aqua Shield kinda does the job getting you higher places, but you have to bounce first. Thunder Shield pretty much gives you a mid-air jump, a la Super Smash Brothers. So it's not the end of the world. Oh, and the Thunder Shield is also available in the skill shop, so you may as well check that out. Excuse me, music note. I want to get you, please. Okay, I have to go back there because I fell. And the only way to access Cityscape's challenge gates is through here. Next up, we have ourselves Modern Sonic. Dash Ring 1, 2, 3. Yep, we're going to be going dash rings over here because pass through all dash rings in order and reach the goal before time runs out. I don't have the best memory of this one, so this one can be hard.
Each time you pass through a dash ring, another dash ring appears. Go through the dash rings one by one to reach the goal.
Yeah, so you have to go through all the dash rings in the order. You can't skip any of them, at least as far as I know, but yeah. See that counter over there? You have to go past at least 35 dash rings. And I believe those are the only dash rings that'll appear. Anyway, so yeah. So if you fall, you have to go up to, well, go to higher places to get those dash rings. So there's no way you can skip them. And you have to do it before time runs out, which of course you have absolutely plenty of time. You have no reason to run out of time for this, and they just appear out of nowhere too. And I fell. So I'm gonna have to go. Oh, never mind. I think the obstacles are being too generous with this, but I think that's just me wanting an extra challenge to this thing. Anyway, so obviously they'll try to get you up. Every single platform here will try to get you those dash rings. So make use of every single way to get there. Don't skip any. It kind of goes without saying. Anyway, so there's 20 dash rings. Make that 23. And time for one more. Yeah, this one isn't really that hard. And are you sure you want to know? Chaotix Detective Agency. That kind of makes the Chaotix more suspicious. If SBO being a ninja was any indication. Charmy Bee, sweet honey butter. I could just go for some honey right now, but I'm not sure about honey butter. That sounds kind of gross. I don't know. Is honey butter an actual thing? Let me know. Anyway, I think that's no, that's not everything. I always follow that. Anyway, so there's the last dash ring. Jump up and there we go. Yeah, you can't really miss any of them. So there's that. You can't really miss any of the dash rings. All you have to do is just go through each dash ring one by one, and the level is generously laid out so you can get them. Anyway, let's get this. I said get you. Route 99 from Sonic Advance 3. At least that's, yeah, Sonic Advance 3. I remember a stage by that name in Sonic Advance 3. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's head for the next challenge gate right next to it, because there is some in there. And it's topsy-turvy. Use horizontal bars and spinning platforms to reach the goal before time runs out. So basically, if you have to master the horizontal bars in order to do well on this. Not that hard. Anyway, let's do this. Okay, so starting things off, there's our spinning platform over there, which of course pretty straightforward to do. And home in on every single spinning bar you see if you want to be able to. Okay, maybe not every single one if it's going to send you backwards, but you get the point. But yeah, use homing attack because it'll help you immensely, getting to spinning bars, even ones that are out of your reach. Anyway, so let's go over here. I probably should have just skipped one. Yeah, the spinning, no, the vault bars, or at least the uneven bars, that's what I learned that it's kind of based off of. It'll get you pretty far if you time it right. Time it wrong, and you will be miserable and just try to do other things. Anyway, so yeah. Also, there are pits that'll make you lose a life, or at least slow you down. Okay, up. I didn't know why I did that. Get up there, you! Thank you. Anyway, okay, that's another one down the books. Okay. Sorry if I sound really nervous right now because I'm trying to concentrate doing well on these. Even though I don't aim to get S rank on these, because like I said, there is no achievement for getting S rank in all the challenge acts. Just completing them at all is just enough for what you need. Anyway, so there was a nice little boost. That's not what I call boosting. Up to the goal ring. There we go. That's another one down the books. Oh! The achievement unlocked for completing half of the challenge acts is halfway point. How many challenge acts have we done so far? I don't know. There are 15 in each era. That'll total up to 45 per each act. I don't know why I'm trying to do this. I'll probably map in the head and show you on screen how many challenge acts in total there are, because I know there are 15 in each era for each act too. So it's 45 per act, which means it's 90. Which means at this time we have, I forgot how many. 45, yeah. I don't know, I can't math well. Anyway, hey, here's Rouge in Cityscape, which means now I have the opportunity to talk about her voice actress. Now the Bombardier. Watch out for bombs.
Think you can dodge my bombs and get to the finish line?
Rouge will try to stop you with bombs. Reach the goal without any bombs.
Rouge will try to stay ahead of you. And the goal is not to beat Rouge to the goal, but just to reach the goal and not die. Yeah, if you manage to catch up to Rouge to hit her, you will slow her down and she won't be able to put any bombs for a while. Stay ahead of her and you hardly have to put up with any bombs at all, but then she'll just go faster just to make sure she is always ahead of you. Now, on to voice actress jokes. Yeah, see? She slowed down for a little bit. But unfortunately, it's probably not for long because she'll always go faster just to outrun you. Anyway, so voice actress. Rouge's current voice actress is known as Karen Strassman, who is another well-known one if you've played any of the Persona games. She is the voice of Aegis, which is always cool because I love Aegis. And if you want to, and I apologize if I ruined Rouge for you forever, she also voices Nanako. Yep, every time you play Persona 4 and come home and be greeted with, "Welcome home, big bro!" you will now have a sexy bat in your image. I am so sorry for ruining Nanako and Rouge for you forever. And I always fall for that, but yeah. If you let Rouge stay ahead of you long enough, she's just gonna set up a lot of bombs and you just have to maneuver through a lot of them. I mean, granted you can catch up to her and avoid it altogether, but she'll always try to be faster than you. In fact, I think we're nearing the end. Yeah, we're nearing the end. There's a lot of bombs, which means a lot of precise platforming. I guess if it also makes sense, Rouge's voice actress Karen Strassman also voices Anna from the Fire Emblem series, who is known to have a love for money and all that stuff, and Rouge is a treasure hunter, so honestly, whoever is doing the voice directing when recasting the characters at the time Sonic Colors was out, they knew exactly what they were doing somewhat, and getting roles from that fit the characters. Anyway, of course Rouge just stops, gives you a last chance to hit her in case you hit too many bombs. I don't know, that's always seemed to amuse me anyway. Anyway, so, I guess that's enough about Rouge sharing the voice of a robot, a 9-year-old girl, and a money-loving thief. Or merchant, I don't know. No. Anyway, so, right there, right on. I believe that's a song from the game Sonic Rush. Yeah, that is definitely Sonic Rush, because I recognize that, because that song was in Super Smash Bros. Anyway, I'm gonna collect the boss key right over here, because it's there. Okay, so, next up, a doppelganger challenge. You know what I do with these, I cut these out and then show any highlights or just cut to the end, because let's face it, there's not much to talk about that I already talked about during my original playthrough. Unless you like to see better performances and, well, who am I kidding? It's not that hard to beat the doppelganger. You just have to excessively spin dash, well not excessively, but getting into routes where you want that are possible for the doppelganger to get to. I just noticed something. I know we just passed by it, but there was a poster for a movie called Chow in Space. I remember, or Chow in Space 2. Considering that Sonic Adventure 2 was riddled with Chow in Space posters, it's kind of a nice throwback. Anyway, so I might as well cut to the end. Okay, so there's that. That's another S rank down the books, or another challenge gate down the books. I can't believe I just said that twice, but I don't really care because at least it's done. Yeah, it probably wasn't that exciting to watch me go through the stage a second time because, let's face it, you've already seen it happen. Anyway, Artwork 104. I said Artwork, what? Anyway, so High Speed Hijinks 2, which means, yep, if you remember that challenge from Sky Sanctuary, enemies move faster than normal, sort of like an accelerated time loop of some sort. Meaning that you will have to put up with this in the next one.
There's something wrong with the flow of time here.
You don't say, Omo Chow. Anyway, so you have to put up with all the enemies going faster, and you have to time everything right so you can be as precise as possible. Shots are gonna be fired quicker. Okay. Fired quicker, and you just have to put up with it. Wow. For once, it didn't suck. Anyway, so 1, 2, 3, boom. Okay, so let's go down here, and I kind of don't like these challenges where the enemies go faster. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of funny seeing the enemies move faster, but I don't know. I just can't seem to like them very much. I mean, it's not really that much different if the enemies are moving faster. It just gives you pretty much a different way to beat them, which isn't really that different at all. Also, I just realized I could just do this. doing this. Yay. I probably should have just boosted on the way there, but whatever. But yeah, they're not really that different. All you have to do is beat him quickly and probably use your boost too. Unfortunately, I don't have any rings, so there we go. Once again, not that hard to S-rank if you know what you're doing. Anyway, so with that, we only have one more challenge gate for Cityscape for each act, which I know eventually one of them is going to be a doppelganger race, which I'm going to have to cut out, but hey, them's the breaks. Anyway, a new venture, which I actually have no idea which game it came from because I haven't played them all. Though I do know the existence of Sonic Rush Adventure, or I don't know what that game was called, but I do know there was another Sonic Rush, so if it probably had to come from there. Let me just go change the music, and I'm gonna have to go check. And it doesn't really say where it came from, so I guess I'm gonna have to... Yeah, it doesn't really say where it originally came from. So I'm gonna see you guys at the end of this, of course, or anything noticeable, or any highlights, because these are pretty much standard, unless you want to see me do better on this, which, of course, that's kind of not likely. Oh! Yes! If you do well on that ramp, you could be able to take the rail. You can take that rail over there. Okay, so, yeah, there's that to look forward to. So if you know if you do well on jumping on the ramps, you might get the shortcuts you never anticipated. Well, there's the worst way to go about the ramp. Wow. Even a doppelganger race, I'm doing terrible at this stage. I wonder if this is just my worst stage in general. Wasn't even a contest. I just pretty much dominated that doppelganger. And I still got an A rank on this. What a story. Anyway, so with that out of the way, that's all the Act 2 ones that we have yet to take care of. And we have restored all the color to Cityscape. Well, not all the color. There's still more color to fix. First, we have a song to rescue. Get back here! Get back here! Wow, this music note is actually giving me the runaround. Wow. Okay, there we go. There's that music note that I wanted to get so much. Anyway, now on to the last challenge act for Cityscape. Rite of Spring! That sounds like a ritual for summoning a spring. You must do the Rite of Spring to gain the right to use the spring. I am so lame. Okay, so as it suggests, springs ahoy! Yeah, you have to use as much springs as possible to get to the goal. There's springs everywhere. Even in places where there shouldn't be springs. But yeah, don't take every spring you see. Despite the fact that you're going to see springs everywhere, not all of them are going to be helpful to you. Some of them are going to be harmful for you. And some of them are probably just going to be plain pointless. Anyway, so let's just fall to our death. Anyway, I think that got added to our time just because we died. I don't know. Anyway, let's go over here. Yeah, this is a narrow passageway, and with that camera angle, it's kind of looking awkward for someone who doesn't have great depth perception. I don't know about mine, but still. But yeah, don't take every spring you see. Some of them will harm you more than help you. So and some of them will lead you to death like that. Anyway, so let's get this one and this one. So yeah, expect to hear a lot of bountiness. Anyway, so let's go over here. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Boing. Anyway, it's not really that hard to get an S rank. I just flood a lot of things. And with that, that is every single challenge act in City. Actually, no, is it? Because that count should be the same for everyone. Anyway, so we have restored the entire Cityscape. It kind of looks beautiful now that I see it in its... Actually, no, maybe I like it better when it was all voidless and stuff, because... Voidless? No, on a white void. Anyway, High Flying Groove, which I have no idea where that is from because I don't know my Sonic games very well. Seriously, I have no idea where that song is from. Anyway, so, we have completed all the challenge acts, the Cityscape. Meaning we only have, hang on a moment. Yeah, all the challenge acts for Cityscape. All that's left now is Seaside Hill. And that's where we're going to be going to in the next episode. I'll see you guys next time. And I just had to say silent because I just realized, I don't know if I did that on purpose. Okay, bye! I don't blame you, Classic Sonic, because I'm putting you in these weird situations.